How's it going, everybody? ASMR Fanatic here. And yes, I am indeed back. It has been a couple months, but I figured what better way to make a return to my channel than to upload a prediction video on the Road Rumble, which is exactly what I am going to be doing now. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. And first matchup, we have the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. Let me tell you, this sounds like a disaster. I don't know whose bright idea was it to have this type of match between these two, but yeah, this ain't it at all. And obviously, Bray Wyatt's gonna win. I mean, come on, this is his first match back since he returned at Extreme Rules, which is kind of hard to believe, but yeah. When it comes to Bray Wyatt's run so far, it started off promising, but now it's just like, it's so repetitive, like the same thing over and over again, just the same old promo. I don't know. But yeah, I really like LA Knight though. He has tons of potential. He's great on the mic, and yeah, he is a future star for sure. But I do believe that Bray is gonna win this match, and yeah, I don't know where his character goes from here. I'm just hoping to see Bo Dallas again. Believe. And next up, we have for the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. And I sure hope Bianca retains in this match. Quite frankly, I don't really care about this match at all, to be honest. But yeah, Bianca needs to retain. I mean, do we really need an Alexa Bliss title run when she's about to return to her stupid, spooky gimmick? I mean, we've already seen this shit once. Do we really need to see it again? I don't know. I mean, this women's division, it is rough. So yeah, even under Triple H's control, it's not good at all. So yeah, once again, I don't care about this match, but I do hope Bianca retains. And then we have for the WWE Undisputed Championship, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. And yeah, Roman Reigns wins. I mean, there really isn't much to say. I mean, you can't bet it against the guy. Now, I do love the fact that Kevin Owens is getting pushed to that main event level once again. That's really cool to see, but yeah, he just has no chance of beating Roman, and yeah, I mean, there's not much else more to say. Roman wins, LOL. And then we have the Royal Rumble matches. So, starting off with the women's Rumble match, I predict that Rhea Ripley is gonna win. Because honestly, who else do you have in that match that you can see going to WrestleMania and, fighting for a championship? I mean, Rhea is the only one that comes to my mind. And, they've built her up, pretty well. She's always on TV. She's always, protected. Always looks like a badass. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of, who else could also win, but I just can't. So, yeah, I just choose Rhea Ripley. Now, I do want to make some surprise entrance predictions. And, when it comes to the women's Royal Rumble match, I mean, I feel like we've already seen all the surprise interests that we could get, from Lita to Trish Stratus to Victoria to Molly Holly, Mickie James. I mean, we've already seen all those people, and that's who I was going to say, but yeah, but I do want to throw one name out there, and that is Asuka. Now, we haven't seen Asuka in about 2 months, a month, I don't know. But the reason why I brought her name up is because she has been teasing bringing back her Kana character from Japan, which I am hoping and praying she does. does, because that would be awesome to see in WWE. And, I hope she even wins if she does bring back that character. And then we have the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, I already see what everybody is saying is going to win. And if you guys know me, I despise this wrestler ever since his AEW days. And that is Cody Rhodes. Is he going to win? I guess so. It's kind of obvious at this point. But the question I want to ask all you guys is, do you really want someone with a neck tattoo being your world champion? No? Okay, I didn't think so. Alright. So that settles that. Cody Rhodes is the obvious choice of who's going to win. But I do want to also throw out there this guy's name, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which, is probably the second most popular name that's being thrown out there, besides Sami Zayn, which, seriously, come on now. Sami being Roman, I know that makes sense, but come on, get real. But yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, he had that match last year, at last year's WrestleMania, which he did look pretty good out there. He took bumps, and, he fought well with Kevin Owens. And, when you think about it, Roman Reigns versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's a really big match, and it would be perfect for WrestleMania. And it's also a fresh matchup, too, that we've never seen before, so, yeah, I'm all for it. I don't want to see Stone Cold lose, but, yeah, of course Roman Reigns is going to go over. Now, The Rock, so let's talk about him. It's really hard to tell if he's actually going to show up or not. They did change that segment on Raw for the 30th anniversary, because they were going to have the family reunion, the bloodline reunion. I forgot what they called it. But I was thinking that The Rock might show up to that, but then they changed it. It was the Sami Zayn Cordell crap. I didn't think the segment was that good. But anyhow, yeah, again, it's really hard to tell if The Rock is going to show up or not, because that is, the biggest match that they could do for Roman Reigns besides Stone Cold Steve Austin. So yeah, it's just hard to tell. So let me go over who I think are going to be some surprise entrants. And I wrote some names down here, and I've already mentioned The Rock and Stone Cold, so let me skip over them. So the first name I have on here is actually a New Japan pro wrestling wrestler. And I have been seeing him trending on Twitter these past few days, and that is Jay White. Now, I have actually really gotten into New Japan these past few months, and it's actually my favorite promotion at the moment. AEW, I'm not really the biggest fan of it as much as I once was. Some weeks they're good, some weeks they're really bad, so yeah. And then WWE, it's, not good. But yeah, Jay White, his contract with New Japan, I believe, expires at the end of February next month, if I'm not mistaken. And there's been rumors of him, jumping ship to WWE or AEW, or he just might re-sign with New Japan. I don't know, but yeah, I think I can see Jay White being the Rumble. I don't know. It's kind of, since Triple H is in charge, I could see some New Japan guys, showing up. I don't know. It's just very weird to hear me say that WWE and New Japan are working together in some way. I know they did because Carl Anderson was on the Wrestle Kingdom show, and I'm sure New Japan had to get permission from WWE to use him. And also Shinsuke, he wrestled in Noah against the Great Muta, so yeah, it is a possibility that Jay White could show up. I don't know, but yeah, it'd be really cool though. I like Jay White a lot. So now let me move on to the second name on my list, which is Matt Riddle. Now we haven't seen Matt Riddle in a few months, ever since he got in trouble for, failing the drug test, whatever. He's been, put on the back burner. He's been away, but he has gotten better. And I think this would be a good time to, for him to return in the Rumble. Because, I like Matt Riddle. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. So, yeah. Now the next name on my list, which, this is just me, wishful thinking right here, is Mr. Kennedy. I've always liked Mr. Kennedy. He's from my childhood. I grew up watching the guy. And, we haven't seen Mr. Kennedy in a WWE ring since, 2008, 2009. It's been a very long time. And, I think that would be a really big surprise, just seeing him, bring the microphone down. I love it. I love the guy. So, yeah, I do hope to see Mr. Kennedy. Now, the last name on my list, and I'm only mentioning him because I see that he did trademark his old catchphrase in WWE name recently, and that is Zack Ryder. Now, I don't like Zack Ryder. I've never really been a big fan of his. I guess I was back then when you had to see Drew Long Island Story stuff on YouTube, but yeah, that was way long ago. But yeah, Zack Ryder. I guess that would be cool. Not really, but yeah. But anyways, those are my predictions for who are going to be a surprise entrants in the men's Royal Rumble. And that will do it for my predictions for the Royal Rumble 2023 pay-per-view. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier at the start of the video, but I will be making a review video, of course, on the show. So yeah, be on the lookout for that sometime, maybe that night or the next day. I don't know, it just depends on how long the show goes, which could be a couple hours. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what your guys' predictions are for the Royal Rumble. And yeah, this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing out.